The one, the only, the great Charles Barkley. Chuck, how do things look down there, my friend?
This is so exciting. There's no place I'd rather be in the world. I'm not going to lie. This is so much fun. Thank y'all for having me back again. But I need a game 7, brothers. I need a game 7.
Hey, Chuck, it's Biz here. I'll ask the first one. First of all, how do you pronounce Florida Panthers starting goalie's name, and what do you make of his routine going on right now on the ice and what he's doing?
You mean Bobrovsky?
That's the one.
I tell you what, he's been spectacular. He's the main reason they're here. He's been amazing. But let me tell you something. This is so much fun as a player, and all the players you have on the desk know there's nothing like a big game. Like game 52 during the regular season, you play, but when you have a big game, there's nothing like it as a player.
Chuck, you had a great career in the NBA. Have you ever seen two players with a standoff, the stare down like we just saw just now between the two goalies? And it never happened in basketball at center court?
No, that's never happened. I mean, there's so much energy. I mean, because, get to the Stanley Cup Final. It's got to be amazing, but obviously it's going to suck for the team that loses. But, man, when you get this far in the playoffs, it is nothing like it. The whole city is on fire, and you know what's at stake. So that just makes it fun.
Chuck, are you cold down there? I want to make sure you're not surprised by the temperature down there.
I learned my lesson to wear a T-shirt. I made a mistake a long time ago just wearing regular clothes to a hockey game. One of the dumbest things I've ever did.
Chuck.
I know, but I got a T-shirt on now.
We can still see the nipples through your shirt, Chuck, so it ain't doing nothing much for you.
Hey, Biz, that's called muscles, brother. That's called muscles.
It's because Chuck lost weight, too. That's why no insulation.
Hey, listen, man. Thank out to Row.co. Anybody fat out there, let's go to Row.co.
Chuck, it's Wayne. Now that you're down there, who do you like in the game tonight?
Well, Wayne, I bet on Edmonton before the series started.
All right, there we go.
I picked Edmonton to win the series. I bet big on them. I need a game 7 in Edmonton. I really do.
Okay.
Chuck, as we look at Connor McDavid there warming up just a second ago, I got to ask you, take me back. Game 6, Suns, Bulls. It's an elimination game like this in Game 6. And on the other side of the court is Michael Jordan, because McDavid is basically, right now for hockey, the Michael Jordan in the other situation with his team down. What's it like knowing that guy's on the other side of things?
Well, as a great player, you have to make sure the other great players don't outplay you. You can't be the reason. Like I say, when you're a great player, you have to say to yourself, you know what? I got to beat their best player, because he's going to play great. So Connor's going to have to play great. Listen, the reason Panthers won the last game, Brad Marchand was the best player on the ice. He made 2 of the best moves. I didn't know he could skate like that, I'm not going to lie. I know he was a heck of a player. But Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl got to have a game like that. I saw Esco was talking earlier about role players. Role players are going to do their job. But in high-pressure situations, your best players have to play their best. I know that sounds simple. And Wayne, you know this. You have to be the best player on ice, especially in games where the season's on the line.
Absolutely. We talked about that earlier. No question. I expect Connor to have his best game of the series tonight.
And you know what? He doesn't have to play great, but what he has to do is set an example by his energy. One of the most underrated aspects of any sport is energy level. Right. He just had to set the tone. He has to come out flying, and the rest of the guys going to follow. When you're a great player, the rest of the players are going to follow you. You just have to set the example.
Chuck, I'm going to go to the other side of the ice in Florida, and the guy who's responsible for shutting down McDavid, Sasha Barkov. Who does he remind you of as far as a player in the NBA who was just this wet blanket defensively, who just smothered the opposition and really didn't give him many looks throughout the course of a game?
I would say Dennis Rodman. I think Dennis was, in probably today's game, a lot of people talk about Draymond and Lou Dort in Oklahoma City and Neesmith at Indiana. But Dennis Rodman, that dude, he reminds me of Barkov. He's in you. I'm so old. He was in your jock the whole time. I know the kids at home don't have any idea what jocks are. But let me tell you something. He was in your jock the whole time, man. I have a lot of respect for Dennis Rodman. So I would say that guy.
Chuck, today's current NBA, we see so many players that their dads played in the NBA previously. Now we got Popeye Jones' son, Seth Jones. Do you ever think that we will come to a situation today where a former NBA player, his kid's playing in the National Hockey League?
Well, number one, I hate Seth Jones because His dad is the only man I played against who kicked my ass every single time. To this day, I have no idea why. So I'm going to carry my hatred towards Seth Jones from his dad, Popeye. You know what? It's so great to see these guys. I mean, obviously in the NBA, but Seth becoming a great player. It's great for hockey. It's great for young black kids to see a guy like that. But, you know, I just hate him because of his dad. I'm not going to lie.
The player haters ball has made its way to South Florida.
We're going to let you stare down Seth Jones for a while, Chuck.
Hate.
And we're going to get back to you in just a little bit, buddy.
Okay, thank you for having me, guys.
You're the man.